Chris, what are you doing?
I am getting ready to sell our boat. I'm getting ready to list it here. I'm looking at sold boats in the last couple of years to see what I should list it for.
Hi, my name's Knapp, and I have a family of 5, and we've lived on this boat for 3 years now, and we're ready to sell it. Come look at it.
Our 1987 Marine Trader is 47 feet in length. Entering the back sun deck, you'll see our favorite place to hang out. And just up the steps is our upper helm, where we have new electronics and we prefer to cruise from. Above on the hardtop, we have almost 1,600 watts of LG solar and still plenty of space for our new high-field dinghy. Back down the stairs, we enter the boat from the aft into the living room, also known as the salon. This is where we hang out in the cool AC. Turning to the aft again, or back of the boat down the stairs, you'll find the master stateroom with full walk-around queen bed and tons of storage. There's also access to our head or bathroom with a full separate shower. Across the hall on the port side is the second stateroom with a full bed on the bottom and a twin on top. Going back through the salon, towards the bow of the boat, on the starboard side, we have a granite table and comfy seating. Across on the port side is the galley, also known as the kitchen. In the front V-berth is our third stateroom, with twin bunks, storage, and our forward head, or second bathroom, with an electric toilet. Thanks so much for taking a tour with us.
Update. And because of our slow internet, now it is active. It is officially listed for sale. Good Friday morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of
Talking from our aft. This week we're going to discuss exactly what you just saw. Our boat is officially for sale. We are selling Motor Vessel Illuminate.
So if you were wondering what the big announcement is,
It's here. We're selling our boat.
Gonna get a lot of questions on this, right? What's the first question you think we're gonna get?
What's next? Why?
Why?
Why or what's next?
Probably both. So let's start with why, right?
Yeah. What do you want to start with? How would you answer that?
So I would
answer
say
it different.
maybe it's kind of a culmination of things.
Yeah, it's not an easy answer.
Yeah.
It's not something we came to quickly or lightly.
Mm-mm. But we started this life and we said we're going to give it 2 to 3 years and we're going to reevaluate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did some reevaluating, and honestly, we took.
It's been 3 years.
It has.
Mm-hmm.
We took a lot of input from our kids.
Yeah.
And I'm not that parent that strives to please my kids. It's not about them. But I asked them seriously, and they had some great feedback. And I kind of felt like I needed to honor their feedback. Our youngest, so sweet. He's like, I just want to be in a place where I have friends. And I don't have to make new friends. They don't move, and we don't move, and
My friends are always leaving.
yeah. And so that was. And then what else did they say?
They were so gracious. None of them have been whining or complaining about living on a boat. They love it. We all love it. We like boat life. But they're just ready for something not on aluminum.
I think they're ready
We're
for a home base, for land. Living on a boat is more, I would say, difficult in a way that it's different, as far as like laundry and not having a dishwasher and some other things.
And friends.
Friends is probably the biggest for them.
Friends is really what drove it. And we actually made this decision in Nassau.
Yeah.
When we were in the Bahamas this last season, we actually had no idea we would even have this discussion. No idea. It came up out of...
Was not on our radar.
We were snorkeling in Nassau a couple of videos ago, and I had a panic moment, and Chris and I had a really good, serious talk about, like, why are we doing this if you're scared? Because I'm scared of everything. And so that's kind of how this conversation started. even. And then
So, but we did look at everything as a whole. We sat back, we took a bunch of feedback, took a bunch of multiple nights to discuss and sleep on it and have emotions and all that stuff. And honestly, it came down to, so we are, the best way I could describe it, what and is for me anyway, we've got 8 years left till we're empty nesters.
Yep.
We have 8 more years to pour into our boys. They're at that stage now. We've got a 13, a 12, and a 10-year-old. And they're hitting their teenage years, and these are some pretty crucial years where we need to be able to pour some stuff into them. We need to be able, honestly, we need to give them some opportunity, because like Carter's at the age where he's looking at jobs and being able to do some things.
Yeah.
Tough to do in a foreign country because you're not allowed to work and some different things.
Yeah.
And so we just felt like it was the right time for our family in this moment to go back to land and have a home base.
Yeah.
Are we giving up boat life? No.
No.
We will for sure, when the kids are out of the house, go back to full-time cruisers.
Yeah, Chris and I will.
But we learned a lot this first time, and I think we need to set ourselves up better for the next time, right?
Yeah. Well, and then we discussed too, so what's next is we really don't know.
I don't know.
But over the last 3 years, our dreams and our plans have changed. So when we first bought the boat, we wanted to travel the whole Caribbean. Well, now we've realized we still would love to do that, not on this boat.
On this boat.
This boat can do it, no problem. We want. I've always been a catamaran girl. I always have.
Basically,
we just have
Jolene's,
different ones.
just to be honest, Jolene's big complaint with this boat is, in certain conditions, this boat rocks.
I'm a wimp.
And when you're up on the flybridge, it can be uncomfortable. I've gotten very used to the motion. I'm very comfortable with it. I just sway with the boat. I'm perfectly fine. I could cruise on this boat for the next 20 years. Wouldn't bother me at all. Jolene does not like it.
But also, like, as a
Happy wife, happy life.
teenage boys, like, they all want their own room now. They switch rooms all the time now.
It's true.
We have 2 staterooms for the boys and 3 boys. And so they're always switching rooms, so one person gets their own room. And so it's just to the point where I'm like, a catamaran would just suffice all these needs.
Yeah.
So, is that what's next? I don't know.
We're gonna look for sure. We're gonna, as soon as we sell Illuminate and get settled, the hunt's gonna be on for the next boat.
Yeah.
Because we want a deal, and we've learned a lot, and we're gonna be much better boat buyers this time, I think.
Oh, I think once you've lived on a boat for even 2-3 months, you shop different. So we will be a little bit more picky buyers.
Not just picky. We didn't really know how we would use the boat.
Right, and
Like,
now we know exactly.
For example, we didn't know how big solar would be for us.
100%.
Now, one of the first things I'm doing on the new boat is I'm putting solar in.
Yeah, but I don't care if a boat has it or doesn't have it. I put it on regardless.
Yeah, I don't. Exactly. But the way we want to use the boat and being an anchor for long times and not wanting to listen to a generator run and burn that fuel, it's like you do the math. I'm good buying some good lithium batteries. I'm good buying some nice solar panels. And it's stuff you learn.
Yeah.
Water maker. Very important to us.
Yep.
And so we'll have a nice, high efficient water maker. Either the
and actually, even we forget about the Acuva water filter. I would highly recommend that on any boat, but because we've had it for almost the whole time, 3 years, we forget how important that was.
Yeah, but that was super nice because we had 0 issues.
Yeah.
We've been able to drink out of our tank the whole time. So
We're just different buyers. The layout matters a lot because you can't change it, and the engines have to be there, but you can fix a lot of things now.
Yeah, stuff that I was scared to death of the first, like when I bought this boat, I looked at other boats, I'm like, oh, there's an air conditioner out. I'm like,
Oh,
my
we
gosh.
didn't buy one specific boat specifically because the AC didn't work and there was water damage on the wall.
Yeah, and I didn't have any idea.
What if it's moldy?
Now I would look at that boat and I'd be like, oh, that's a
We should have bought that boat.
2,500. Yeah, it would have been a gorgeous boat. It was
We should have bought that boat.
It was a Viking 63, gorgeous boat.
And it was so underpriced.
Yeah, way underpriced.
Should have bought that boat.
But we don't know. So now, it's a $2,500 air conditioner, some woodwork, $400 or $500. Bam, it's fixed.
All
Done.
easy
A weekend's worth of work.
All easy.
So anyway, that's kind of the why behind it. Is it's just time, and everyone's journey is different. And our journey has said, okay, it's time to do this, and we're going to enjoy the next journey. We have ideas and plans and hopes and dreams that we want to do for the boys, And I hope to have another boat very soon.
Well, and then so I was going to finish up by saying, so our dreams have changed, and now when we talk about the travel and the adventures we want to do next, none of them specifically require illuminating. So the places we want to go, we were not planning on traveling with the boat anyway. We were actually in the process of, over this next winter, looking for another boat sitter so we could have a boat sitter so we could travel in Central America. So now it's kind of like, well, why are we keeping it if the boys would prefer not to anyway, and our dreams have changed.
So, and it happens. Is the boys, when we started this journey, how old were they? They were 10, 9, and...
3.5 years ago.
10, 9, and 7?
Mm-hmm.
10, 9, and 7. A 10, 9, and 7-year-old have way different views from a 13, 12, and a 10-year-old. And
yeah,
I love it. It's been great. The whole pandemic thing.
They're
yelling at each other. That's funny. The whole pandemic, the time was perfect for us to check out and be able to spend 8, 9 months in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
The experience, working for the people that we've worked for, cruising back and forth, we've learned so much.
I've loved every minute of it. And then as far as what's next,
we've got multiple opportunities.
we actually may one day on YouTube put up like a Jeopardy wheel, not Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune wheel, and spin with all of our options and just choose. We really have no idea, because it's where are we going to live, what are we going to do for work, what are we going to live in,
Yeah.
RV, boat, house, apartment, condo, buy, sell, rent.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I will continue to. I've done some captain gigs, and so I will continue to do some captaining work for folks.
Boat brokering and captaining.
And boat brokering is the other thing. So continue to help people buy and sell boats.
And as far as right now, that appears to be how we plan on making our income.
Probably. So
That could change.
we'll see what happens.
We're just being realistic and open.
Open to opportunities. It's amazing. I've had some offers and some connections that just randomly happened over the last month, and we look at them, and God will kind of say, yeah, that's probably not for you, and other stuff. He's like, why don't you look at that a little more? And we're trying to be very patient and
we
more
decided
discerning, right?
not to say no to anything, and actually just say, you know what, I don't know. Can I share about the place in Naples we looked at?
Yeah, we looked at
So someone, through a random connection here in the Florida Keys, we met a couple who was selling their axe throwing business in Naples, Florida. And we're like, you know what? Never was that on our radar. It's not really what we want to do, but sure, let's look at it.
axe throwing and a bar.
And
axe throwing bar.
it was
that sounds awesome.
super, super cool place.
It's really neat.
Go visit if you're ever in Naples. Go see Swamp Axe. However, it was not for us to buy.
No.
But we looked at it. We went there. We checked it out. We looked at it, and
Nothing wrong with the business financially. It was just we want a different lifestyle than being tied to a physical location for 4 days a week, 5 days a week.
yeah. So anyway, so those
if
kind of
you're
things.
interested, go to Naples, Swamp Axe, Google it, go talk.
They might already have an offer at this point.
Yeah.
But those are the kinds of things we're like, you know what? We'll look at it. We'll look at any opportunities right now. I think the one thing we would like is to stay in Florida.
We are going to stay in Florida, and the other thing I think we want is we want to be on the water.
Yeah.
Not
central.
work. Yeah, I don't want to go live in the swamp, but I want to live on East Coast, West Coast, Keys, somewhere there.
Not the
And
Keys.
if the right opportunity came up for the Keys, maybe, but we haven't found it yet.
Small town, and that's
the only biggest
probably our
complaint.
biggest complaint is it's a small town, and we want, at this point of life, wherever we go, boat, RV, house, buy, sell, rent, whatever.
Community for the kids.
We want a community with a great church youth group, great sports teams where Carter can play soccer with more than 10 people his age.
Yeah.
And, I want neighbors. I want to be able to run down a Walmart and not be closer to Cuba than Walmart. Like, I'm not a Walmart girl, but Target, Walmart, just give me
Kroger.
something.
Publix, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the.
I think it's just that, I guess.
I hope we don't want to deter anybody from doing this lifestyle. It's
No.
been a great lifestyle, and like I said, we're
Yeah.
going to do more of it in the future, but we have to step away for a minute.
And we will continue to share and video our journey, because selling a boat is, I'm sorry, let me back up.
It was a process.
Buying a boat and moving aboard a boat was a full process, and it took us years. And
even when we were ready to buy, and we had all the sold the
Yeah.
house, everything's gone, we bought. Still took months
Yeah.
to do that.
So this getting off the boat will be a process as well, and we are not financially independently wealthy. We can't just go and buy a home right now with the housing prices.
In case you were wondering, I did not win that $1 billion power or lottery Mega Millions
Yeah,
whatever
we
the other
did
day.
not.
That was not us.
We would have
just so
kept
you
the
know.
boat if we did. So we can't just go buy
We
a
would have bought
house.
something else and not worried about this boat. We were like giving this boat away.
So we have to sell this boat in order to move on to the next thing. So we'll be living aboard. It could be, maybe it'll sell this week. Maybe it'll take 6 to 12 months. We don't know. So it's still a process to get off the boat. It's been currently a whole month of just getting the boat cleaned and pictured and
Yep,
getting
ready.
it on the websites and then having a night off because it's summertime in the Keys and we're slammed and me traveling to Naples and you doing this and we've just not been able to get it up and online.
So check it out.
It's in the description below.
Yep,
You'll
it'll be
see
at
our boat.
pendergrassyachts.com. That's the brokerage that I work for.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm listing it. It's official. You can go check it out. If you want to view it, my cell phone number's on the listing. Feel free to give us a call, give us a text.
Only serious buyers, please.
Seriously, yeah. Please be respectful of us. If you're thinking about buying a boat, that's fine. Honestly, just look at the video that you just saw. That's the tour of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in the market and you're looking and you want to buy, Illuminate, please give us a call. It's a wonderful boat.
Loved it.
You'll get us as sellers, which I think is a bonus, a benefit. We'll walk you through the boat, show you how to use it, go out with you, do a sea trial with you. Happy to
I
go
want
through
to keep up
inspection.
with whoever lives on it next.
That's right.
and makes
But
it better.
it's about as clean and honest a handoff as you're going to get. When we bought the boat, we didn't know anything. The owners were absentee owners, and so we just had to figure it all out. And every boat's got its quirks. Certain things you're like, oh, this is how you do this. Turn this on, then you got to turn that on, and then you can start the key or whatever. So we'll be here to walk someone through that and hopefully bless someone on their journey. And what we love about our boat is it's ready to go. You could
we can
jump.
go to the Bahamas tomorrow.
I would feel very
I would have
comfortable.
gone yesterday. The crossing was.
Yesterday was the day.
Would've been
Today,
better.
not so much. But yeah, you provision and it's ready to roll.
Yeah, 100%.
I hope you guys enjoyed all our videos so far.
Yeah.
I hope this was informative. I'm sorry if we gave you an ulcer of the suspense. Any of that was killing you. That wasn't our intention.
So to finish off, I will still be doing videos about the process
Yes.
of moving off the boat and then what it takes to sell it, and then our life's still on the boat. We're still going to be in this marina through hurricane season, and if it doesn't sell, we still need to find where to go next.
Yeah, that's just it. If it doesn't sell,
So
we have to then figure out what to do while pursuing the next opportunity and having the boat to deal with.
yeah.
So we'll see.
So join us for that adventure because no matter where we are, what we do, we have to
Enjoy the journey.
enjoy the journey.
Yep. So thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like, share with your friends. If you know someone who's looking for a cruising boat, send them our way, guys. We appreciate it.